Hi guys! I decided to upload more regularly, so today I am bringing somewhat of a tutorial to you all. Though I'm probably not the most qualified teacher, we're gonna do this anyways. I just want to touch bases on coloring skin tones with markers. I like to use at least 2 different colors per person and a colored pencil for depth, but you can honestly get away with just one marker. What I love about alcoholic markers, alcoholic markers? Yeah, I refill my markers with scotch. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No, I'm just kidding. Back to business. Alcohol markers seamlessly blend into each other and do the work for you. So if you have just one skin tone marker, you can just keep layering that marker where shadows are, and the color will get darker while still blending nicely into the lighter tones. I recommend at least 2 markers though, so it can have some depth. I also recommend using a red or pink pencil to lay down blush first, like I did in the beginning of this video. When you color on top of it with an alcohol marker, the blush will still be noticeable. I make sure to leave some white from the paper showing through. Then I use my darker marker to add the darker shadows. I'll let that dry, then come back in with that lighter marker to blend everything together. The white spaces I left blank are now the lighter areas of the face. I hope that makes sense, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying just by looking at the video while I talk. This technique works well with any skin tone you're trying to do. As you can see here, I'm doing the exact process even though these girls have 3 distinct skin tones. If I'm using more than 2 markers, it's pretty much the same process. It's just that I'll find a middle tone marker to use for the lighter shading, a dark marker for the darker shading, and a lighter marker for the entire blending process, as you can see I did on my dark-skinned elf. When blending all the layers together, please don't use a color that is far lighter than your mid-tone and darker tone markers, or it will lift the colors off the paper. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. It's devastating, okay? So, make sure you test out your markers on a scratched piece of paper before you start going in on your artwork. And yeah, that's pretty much all the advice I have, like, for coloring skin tones. I mean, that's what I do. I know some people look at my process and think it's nutso, but it works for me and my clients are happy, so I'm gonna stick to it for a little while. And maybe you guys can give it a try and see why I do this weird process, because you might like it yourself. Now that I'm done with the skin tones, you know I gotta go in with my trusty dusty Sakura Jelly Roll in white to highlight. My husband calls me the highlight queen because he's like, why do you put so much white on the paper? It's like you color it just so you can turn it back to white. But that's just my style. Like, I like the white and it's not going anywhere. Though I must say I definitely use a lot less white than I used to, okay? I used to go ham with the highlighter, okay? I used to be highlight crazy, but I toned it down and I like where it's at now, but I definitely don't think it's gonna go all the way completely away. No, it's part of my style, so it stays. But yes, I'm just doing the hair now and adding in the accessory details and coloring the accessories and coloring the clothes. I really enjoyed doing her hair. I don't know why, but it was very therapeutic for me to blend with this black. And it was dying on me, this black. I just bought this. I think I left the cap off, and man, that just frustrates me. I think it was just like slightly off, and got to make sure you guys close your marker caps all the way every single time. Otherwise, they're gonna dry on you, and it's gonna be so frustrating and painful because you just got them, so you just wasted your money. But yes, that is like a big tip right there. Make sure you completely close the caps. The caps. You guys, I feel like I never talk correctly on YouTube, but I honestly feel like you guys don't care. Like, you accept me for who I am. And I'm so appreciative because I really Man, I used to actually write down everything that I was going to say, but then I just felt like I was sounding like a robot. So I said, forget it. I'm just going to record. This is how I am. This is how I really talk on a day-to-day basis. And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, well, none of y'all have disliked any of my videos so far. So thank God for that. But I know I'm going to have one a-hole do it. I know just because I brought it up, somebody's gonna do it. But, that's okay. That's fine. That's okay. You get yours. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I used to always do the white dots for the hair, as you saw there. But I cut that back as well. And now I'm doing my little elf. And she has pretty flowers in her hair, so I want to just do some pastel flowers for her hair. And I really like the contrast between her dark skin and the pastel colors. I didn't even really think about it until I was done, so I had to give myself a pat on the back, like, ooh, good job, Kiera. You know how to use contrast correctly. Art is a learning process, you guys. You really just learn as you go, and you can watch as many YouTube videos as you want and read as many books as you can find. And of course, yes, I am not saying that's a bad thing. Those things are going to help you in the end. Going to art school is going to help you develop. However, nothing will help you without you actually doing it, without you actually pushing paint around or drawing and scribbling in your sketchbook. You have to do it yourself. No one can do it for you. You're not going to learn just by looking at other people's stuff. You have to do it yourself. And the more you do it, the more constantly you do it, the quicker you learn, the quicker your hands just freely move around the page. I have never been this dedicated to art without YouTube, and I am so thankful because I can definitely see myself getting quicker. I see myself making good decisions without even thinking, and it's just like, wow, I'm growing a lot. And you guys are helping me grow, and I feel like we're growing together. We're such a good family. But if you like this video and you learned something, make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.